All right, Ty, learning how to clean and refresh artificial turf with dirty turf.
This stuff is so convenient, Ty, and it's getting better and better. I mean, it looks like real grass.
It does.
But it requires a little care, doesn't it?
It does require a little care, and that's where my new friend Steve comes in, because he can take, if you've got that old kind of matted down turf, you're the refresher guy, right?
I'm the refresher guy, absolutely.
Steve, walk me through how long you have been doing this for.
I would say almost 3 years now.
And so walk me through the process, because you see right now you're getting everything cleaned out, because we right now here are at AZ Husky Rescue, so they have a lot of dogs. They got a lot of stuff going on this turf at all times, don't they, Steve?
Oh yeah, so we first do like a preliminary wash of the turf. He's getting all the dog feces off, any loose debris we can get our hands on. And then once that is complete, we either put a pet deodorizer, which is like a infill that goes inside the yard that helps protect the turf and helps control odors a little bit. This is a repeat client, so they already have it in here. So after that, we're going to take a machine called a power broom. It spins 1,000,000 miles an hour. So what it does, it'll get the rest of all this debris out of here. And then once the turf is nice and fluffy again, looks brand new, then we go with a heavy enzyme to remove all the odors. And then after that, I disinfect it. We disinfect for black mold, fungus, mildew, anything that would cause like ringworm, athlete's foot, things like that. We make sure we get all that bacteria out of there. And as soon as that process is complete, I do one more odor treatment. This way, when the dogs are urinating on the turf again, it helps neutralizes it. And then after that, we follow it with a sun protection spray so the sun doesn't damage the turf.
Now, Steve, how often should someone be coming out and doing this? I mean, if people have had their turf for a while and they're like, man, it is kind of looking dingy.
Right, so every client is different. You have the dog rescues, you have the clients that have dog runs, and then people that just want to keep it clean. So we have clients that do it once a month, some every 3 to 4 months, every 6 months, once a year.
Sure. Mm-hmm. And what do you got going on right here? What is this bad boy?
So this is basically...
Can I try that?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. You hold this.
It's a pressure washer sprayer, so not all the turf has this when you remove the dog feces. However, I have to walk around the turf. If there's anything caked inside, I have to hit it at a certain angle so it completely removes it.
Now, does this have enzymes and stuff in it?
No, that's what the 3 sprayers over there do.
Gotcha. Okay. So this is just water.
This is just water.
Okay. So I can just go crazy with it.
Yes.
This is fun. All right. So for folks that are watching at home, they want to get information, Steve. How can they find you?
Go to our website, dirtyturf.com. Call or text 602-638-8777. Book an appointment with us. Check out our reviews. We got a whole bunch of good reviews on Google, Facebook. He's having fun here. Yes.
I'm having way too much fun. All right, so coming up, you guys, we're going to be out here and we're going to show off the second part. Oh yeah, Steve. He's like, don't get me wet. Don't get me wet. Tom's out here. So okay, you take that away. Yeah. Too many toys out there. Yeah. There we go. Now we're all going to get wet out here.
See,
so we're going to show you the second process.
Is.
Where they do the, it is a nice little, it cools it down, that's for sure. The second part, which is the cool part, where they use this big machine to really kind of clean up and get everything out of the grass. So we'll show you in just a minute.
We just put some of this in our front yard, and it does. It's just the color of it pops.
Yeah,
it went from
does.
like
Easy AM is back.
Well, you can see how different the dirty grass is
versus
the clean.
Cleaner, fluffier.
Wow. Oh, and you got puppies.
Yeah, and this is the best part, you guys. It's all pet safe because we are here at AZ Husky Rescue. This one has already been called. She's not up for adoption is what I'm trying to say. If you're trying to get this one, too late. Sorry, Steve. I know you wanted this one. But this is so cool to see the before and after. I mean, this just takes a matter of minutes to really refresh your grass, get it looking good and smelling good. That's the best part, Steve.
Yes, absolutely.
So walk me through what you're doing now.
So here's the enzyme. This gets rid of all the odors, and really mainly all odors. I mean, if cats urinate on the turf. We have some clients that have like pigs and stuff like that. They urinate all over the turf. So it is a strong, heavy enzyme. What this does is just neutralizes all the odors. It gets rid of them all. We just slowly paint it on. There'll be hot spots where I'm constantly spraying like this if it's gassing back at me. So we basically just spray it, paint it on the whole entire yard. And then once this is done, I follow it with a disinfection spray.
That is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
How long does the whole process take? Or I guess it probably just depends on the size of the yard.
The size of the yard. So usually yards this size, this is a little over 1,000 square feet, could take up to 2 hours to do. Some a little less. You know,
Now, do you charge by the hour or do you charge by the size of the lot?
the size of the yard. So anything up to 400 square feet, with everything we do, that's with taking out all the debris, fluffing the grass back up, putting all new pet deodorizer. Well, now we put what is required for install specification. I don't just put a little bag. Like if you need a pound per square foot, that's what we'll add.
But I am kind of surprised, Steve. I mean, the before and after is remarkable to see all the stuff that was coming up in here, too. I mean, because that machine you use really gets underneath all of these different layers of the artificial turf.
So most of the smell comes from the actual infill. The turf does get dirty. Underneath it does as well, the quarter minus, which is like the dirt underneath the turf. So when you're spraying it down, it's got to really soak into the infills, because that's where 90% of the smell comes from.
Yeah.
So
We were showing that thing, the machine over there, that right there. I'm pointing with my foot because I'm holding a dog here. But that's the thing that really gets in there and cleans out all of the dirt and debris that's stuck inside of the turf and really fluffs it up as well. So that's the thing that you're seeing over there,
That's
Steve.
a power broom. They have different ones with wheels on it. For cleaning purposes, I like to use this one. We have an install one with wheels on it for the install company, but I don't. For cleaning, this is the one I like to use. I can control it a little better.
Yeah. And then, but I mean, the different, I mean, how many different layers of things are you doing on the grass? Because we did the power brooming, the cleaning,
So we first do the preliminary wash, then we do the power brooming, then we put the pet deodorizers in. Sometimes we'll do the pet deodorizer first, then the power brooming. Then after that, we'll spray for odors, and then I have those two additional sprays right there. One is for the black mold, fungus, mildew, and then the final spray I do sun protection spray.
Yeah. Okay. When people, if they're watching at home, your phone's already been blowing up this morning, so people are watching.
Already.
If folks want to get a hold of you, what's the best way?
So dirtyturf.com, you can fill out the forms, very easy. Call or text 602-638-8777.
All right, perfect. Well, we appreciate it. And we want to also thank AZ Husky Rescue for letting us come over here. And this is Krypto, you guys. Krypto is up for adoption, looking for his forever home. He wants to go inside and hang out with his friends that are in there. Talk about Krypto. How old is he?
So Krypto, he's probably about 3 or 4. We got him from a shelter in California, actually, a kill shelter. There's a lot of them out there. And he was just so scared, and that's kind of how he got to this point. And we've had him with us since last July now.
And now he's happy-go-lucky, loving everything.
Yeah, he's just turned into such a different dog now that he's not scared anymore. He's just, he loves to be pet. He snuggles. He'll lean right against your leg. It's just, he can be a little scared of people at first, which is what's made it so hard for us to find just the right home for him.
Now, if folks are watching at home, they're interested in what you guys do. How can they find more information about your pups?
Yeah, so azhuskyrescue.com has all of our available adoptable dogs on it. We're very active on Facebook and our Instagram as well. It's just AZ for Arizona Husky Rescue.
And I mean, they do such great work. And look at this baby. Unfortunately, she's not up for adoption. She's already got. She's been wagging her tail the whole time.
Real
She loves
quick,
being on
bud.
TV.
Your guy was talking about up to 400 square feet is how much it would cost. How much does it cost? He said up to 400 square feet to refresh was a certain amount. He didn't quite get to it, I don't think.
Steve, I'm coming back to ask prices one more time. What were the prices one more time?
So anything up to 400 square feet is $385. So when we get to the bigger yards, like 1,000 square feet or more, I do deduct a little bit on the square footage price.
And how often should someone be getting this done? I mean, obviously you're here because there's an AZ Rescue, so they got lots of dogs going about.
This yard I do about every 3 to 4 months. Some clients are every month. Some clients are, every 6 months or a year. But once you get, and I don't do contracts, so once you do every quarter, biennial, then the price even comes down further.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you donate your time to rescues like this.
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome. Thank you for doing what you do. I mean, it's such a great thing that he does. And these pups, I mean, they love it too because it's all pet friendly, so they can get right back out here in the backyard and hang out and play.
Yeah, it keeps it fresh and nice. Because the last thing you want is, everything smelling like.
Yeah, no. And this
Dog
pooch,
waste.
this little guy right here,
It's not his fault.
He needs some clean.